Hi, I'm Charlotte, and welcome to Married, Single, Divorced. I'm here with my besties.
Hi, I'm Larissa, and I'm married.
And I'm Fern, happily divorced.
And by elimination, that makes me your single girl. We're bringing the group chat online and showing you behind the scenes of our very different lives.
We're confessing intimate thoughts, making jokes at our own expense, and proving life isn't all glossy Instagram feeds.
Our goal? To show the messy, funny, unfiltered side of marriage, motherhood, dating, and everything in between.
Coming up this week, Charlotte's
I was
the
like-
ball has spoken. Bow down to the ball.
If I'm unsure about something, I might I'll get the tarot cards out and I'll have
You have tarot cards?
Absolutely.
Of course you do. Can I just be really blunt? I think it's the biggest crock of shite.
I didn't know you was.
So did I have any loves that I let get away?
Why did Fern get a divorce? Well, the stars said so.
Welcome back, ladies.
Hello.
Another sunny one.
Larissa.
I know.
Another sunny one.
I know, it's beautiful.
Enjoying it.
Got me
It's the
washing
best
on
thing
line.
ever. I was going to say, came to Charlotte's, washing on the line. I've just left 2 loads on the line.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have enough time to squeeze in the 3rd load before recording. So I was like, damn.
Oh well. Maybe tomorrow. Is it meant to be good tomorrow?
It's meant to be
Yeah, today and tomorrow are the
hotter.
nice days. Beauty.
I know.
Nice.
Can't wait.
Well,
Anyway.
I've just got back from my holidays.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. How was it?
Lovely trip to the Netherlands. It was good. I feel like I've conquered something. You know when you're just like...
Yeah.
In the past, I've only taken them on my own to like an all-inclusive because I feel like everything's arranged. The flight, to the coach, to the hotel, to the food. Like nothing is left to chance.
You've got to get yourself to the airport here and...
then get home at the other side. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. Whereas this one was just free and easy.
I did think, looking at the
Free and
pictures, I was like, you
easy.
smashed it.
Yeah.
You did a lot.
Yeah, dead easy to get. So we went to visit our friend who lives there. That was day one. And she was just like, yeah, public transport, it's fine. Like, you get the bus to the centre of Eindhoven and then, like, it's a direct train out and I'll pick you up from the station. I was like, right, great. Got this. Literally walked. The bus was turning up, apart from the fact that I fell off a seat.
You what?
You know, like a fold-down seat. But I'd sat on it, like, with my bag on, which was massive because it was just, like, my backpack. And then I was, like, sort of... perched up to take my bag off and sat back down.
It was gone.
And I caught like both kids one either side and they were like, get up. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
At least it happened in another country.
There's people all around. I was like,
I'm okay.
I'm okay. Oh, that's really embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. I was like, you can feel it. I'm even feeling the secondhand embarrassment now. But that journey was easy. Obviously lovely to catch up with our friend and her 3 kids. Yeah,
So many
busy.
children.
So many children.
Woof.
And then we did the big train journey up to Amsterdam. That was like another 2-hour journey. Train, switch train, bus.
Woof.
To Amsterdam, or that's to where you were staying?
So the 2 trains got us to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
The bus then got us to where we were staying. And
Nice.
so the changeover, it was like, it said good on the app. It was like, right, you get off at this station, stay on the same platform, like you don't have to go anywhere, get on this train. And there was like a 4-5 minute gap between them. So I'm expecting the train that I've been on to leave and a new train come in. So I was just
Did they
like,
just-
I'm just stood there waiting. And one kid at section goes, is that not our train? Because obviously, you get the platform and there's a train either
Yeah.
side. But I was like, but that was there when we turned up. It's not. It's meant to be like a few minutes later. Anyway, I get my app out and like look at the final location. I was like, get on that train.
She was
like-
right.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the maddest thing about Europe, though. Remember it happened to us when we went to the
Yeah.
Netherlands? We were like, oh, yeah, our train will be here in a minute. It's not for another 4 minutes. And the person on the platform was like, no, this is yours. It goes in 4 minutes. I
Yeah.
think in the UK, we're so used to be like, well, yeah, it'll turn up like a minute after it says it's due
It's
to
called
arrive.
delay repay for a reason, because they never freaking get there on time.
Yeah.
Um,
So other than that,
Were the
so
girls,
smooth.
did they get checked, their passport for their age?
No, so we could go again and she'll be 11 next year
Yeah.
as well.
Because
What are you talking about?
Full price for a 12-year-old or $250 all day on any train. Like, it was a 2-hour train. It was essentially like going down to London.
$250?
Yeah, from mine was like €30. There's a
my
$250 all day.
Get
And the
ripped
buses are
off here.
free.
What?
For everybody?
No, up till 11.
Whoa.
Yeah, up to the age of 11.
Phenomenal.
Only one person asked, and they just went, how old are they? And I just said 9 and 11. And she was like, oh, yeah, they're free.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
She'll
So
be 11
next
for
year
as
there'll
long.
be 9 and 11. 9 and 11.
They're big. That's tall.
Yeah, not looking at me, who's dead short.
You could be like, I'm 11.
11 and 9.
Do you know what I mean? She did fall off the bus. I'm the irresponsible 11-year-old. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
But yeah, no, lots of walking all around
Smashed
Amsterdam.
it.
Bit further than I thought sometimes. We'd like booked this thing and it was like, obviously there's lots of water, isn't there?
Oh,
Yeah.
if I got lost once in Amsterdam, I got lost in
Yeah,
it. Because
so-
you think you can just count a canal and they all start looking the same.
And you like crossroads in, and then there's that big bit of water. So you have to get like a little ferry across. It's free, like you can just walk on, walk off. Yeah,
Oh, never seen that bit.
like behind the big station.
Oh, I've never done that bit.
So we did that, and then I was like looking at the app, trying not to show the kids the maps because it said 40 minutes. And I'm like, just keep walking.
They're all like, I'm
I didn't
so
master the
tired.
metro. I was like,
Oh,
don't
I've
know,
never
that's
done-
something too new
Oh,
to
yeah, the tram. It's above ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten that. I will never forget going to Amsterdam when I was at uni. And me and my friend were so lost walking back one night. And we'd had a few drinks. And I was like, let's get in a taxi. Let's just get a taxi back to the hostel. And she's like, no, I read this thing where they're not real taxis and they kidnap you. Well, me, if we must have walked around for about 2 hours in the middle of the night. You know when you're like, I don't even want to be in this
And there's
hostel
just-
bed.
there's just
But
big
it's gotta be
signs.
better than water after water. She's like, it was this canal. And I was like, I
They
don't
look
think it
the
was.
same, sure.
And I love the way you were worried about a potential fake taxi, but you're walking around 2 vulnerable girls in the middle of the night. Good luck.
Big signs everywhere. It's like, do not buy drugs from street sellers. Like, you'll die.
Did you wander through the red light district?
I don't think so. But
Oh.
I imagine in the day it doesn't look like much.
Yeah, it still looks like the red light district.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, then. We didn't.
Okay.
No, we kept it tame. There was a few cakes, like space cakes in like shops. And if there was a space cake, then my eldest wouldn't eat in it. They're going to drug me. I was like, they don't want to drug you. It's there for people who want to buy it. It's not just like a place where they drug you for the sake of it. She bought a slice of pizza somewhere. She was like, has it got drugs in it? No.
They don't do that here. It's okay. Oh, goodness
But
me.
no, we survived. And yeah.
You're all
I feel
home.
like yeah.
You look like you've got a tan.
Well, I think that's from the last 2 days here, though.
2 days.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday.
Yeah,
I sat out
yesterday.
yesterday.
It was windy.
Oh,
breezy.
yeah, you've got to get in the sun trap.
Yeah. No, it wasn't sunny there.
Oh, Fern doesn't feel the heat, feel the cold anyway. But you've got no coat now from here until summer.
Oh,
You'll be
yeah,
like-
no.
I thought about you this morning. I went out to the shop in my full puffer jacket still. I was like, oh, it still only says 6 degrees in the car. The sun might be shining, but
No, you just got to wait. It'll be warmer later. I'm like, ooh.
no, that's not me.
Anyway, that's my weekly update.
Nice.
Fabulous. Charlotte.
Go on. Well, mine's not really a weekly update, but mine's just more of a conversation I had with my niece.
Oh, go on.
Oh.
I think I touched on it a few weeks ago when we were talking about lying and, you know, the big man that comes at Christmas. And I was like, she'd asked me a question of like, oh, is he real? And I was like, that's for you to decide. God knows how we got onto this next conversation today, this morning.
Does she save these especially for here?
I feel like she saves them for me.
Just likes to watch you squirm.
I don't know how, it wasn't about Father Christmas, this one. This one today was how a baby's made.
Love.
I can't really remember how we got onto the conversation.
Doesn't matter. How did you answer it is what I want to know.
Well, we'd been talking about her boyfriend. Nancy's 9. She's like, oh yeah, my boyfriend wants to have like 12 children. I was like, okay. And I was
Not
like,
too early.
I was like, oh, grandma's one of 12.
She's
And
just
then-
insane.
And then we got talking about one of my mum's friends. I think his mum was like one of 21. Irish Catholics, let's pop it out there. And Nancy just goes, oof, that's a lot of sex. I was like, yeah,
Factual, yes.
yeah.
A whole 12 times. Or 21 if it's the other couple.
Never once more. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And I was like, okay. She said the conversation. I'm just going to not make it weird. Because I don't remember, like, knowing necessarily about sex at that age.
Oh,
But I guess
did.
no, I don't. I mean, I've always said I was pretty naive. And
Leprechaun and the money tree.
And I was like, okay, I'm trying to not make it weird. Like, let's live in an age of where, like, yeah, we talk about these things, and it's not like you will get pregnant and you will get an STD and die. Like, she went, yeah, that's a lot of sex. And my mum's like, well, they didn't have TVs back then. And I'm like, okay. They were bored, were they?
Yeah.
And she's like, I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. And she's like, so how are babies made? And I was like,
Well, it's that. What does she mean? What does she know by sex? Is it just like how a baby's made with sex, but you don't actually maybe...
Does she know the ins and outs of it? I don't know. It was one of those, I was like, oh.
That's one for your grandma to answer.
I was like, oh, Nancy. She was like, well, what happens? And I was like, well, girls have eggs. Because I think we talked about that in the past.
Yeah.
She's like, eggs. I was like, not like an egg,
Don't lay
boiled
one.
egg.
I was going to say the confusion is just imagine just the eggs, like a chicken egg.
And I was trying to explain that, like, the tiny, like, an ovary, like, is the size of a pea. And she was like, and anyway, I was just trying to be really factual, because people say, like, you should be factual and they'll take from it what they want. And I was like, and the man has a sperm and it looks like a tadpole and it gets to the egg. And then one of them...
But how does it get to the egg?
She didn't ask,
I don't think. She didn't ask, so I didn't tell her the question.
I'm just going to bamboozle her with biology and then not with
and hope for the best. Because she was very aware of, like, the baby comes out the vagina, and I was like, okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And all
Not the belly button.
Well, there was talk of a belly button, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, is it right that it splits with the belly button? I'm like, oh, maybe she meant the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
She knows a lot.
I was quite surprised. I was like, do you talk about this at school? She was like, no. And I was like, well, I'm happy to talk about it here, but it might not be something that everybody knows about at school as well. So it, take from it what you will. So I just went the path of YouTube video. It watched the sperm looking like a tadpole go into an egg. And then she just wandered off. She was quite happy to take that.
Thank goodness.
Good.
And then she's like, and then it gets to like the size of a watermelon. I'm like, yep, cool. Boom, we're done. But there was definitely like that moment of, how have I got myself into this situation?
Do you have to warn your sister?
I will tell Alex that that's what I've said. Because I don't want then her to be like, oh, well, I stalked all I visit.
Yeah.
Which
obviously she knows the baby comes out the vagina. Like, she knows the stalk's not deliberate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a baby brother that she understood enough about. Like, she was old enough.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, why me?
Because you obviously give her that, like, she knows she gets an answer from you, maybe?
Yeah, don't just brush it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, come on then. Here we are. What you want to know?
And Larissa, what have you been doing?
Do you know what? I could not... I came here today and I was like, what day of the week is it? When I mean Easter has thrown me.
Oh, yeah.
I have spent... But the weather's been rubbish. Like...
Until yesterday.
Yeah,
well, there was
yesterday.
a storm, wasn't there? Because we had a very bumpy ride home on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Storm day.
It was really windy. Oh, God, I forgot that you were on a plane. Yeah, no, it's been... I've done like 4 Easter egg hunts.
Oh,
I
have
love
you?
them. Yeah.
You created them?
No, paid to go to an Easter egg hunt. And a lot of pictures with the children with creepy bunnies.
People did send us one. I didn't like that.
There's a worse one. Honestly, just thinking...
Do they believe it?
No. Jasper has no idea. And then the best bit, where our Easter hunt where we live, they were serving refreshments out of the church, and he wandered in thinking he got his prize from doing the like clues from the church, and the lady was like, oh no, it's from the desk outside, but whilst you're here, and she gave him like a gift bag. And I was like, no, it's okay, he doesn't need it. And then he was like, I want it, and took it.
About by the time like Fern's getting her kids to throw the Bible away.
Full of Jesus literature.
Yeah.
And he was just like, just throwing it out. What's in
Where's
it?
my eggs?
Yeah. Where's the chocolate? I was like, oh, well, Easter is about Jesus, but he doesn't have any. I mean, he is 3 and a bit.
No, as in like, what's his thoughts on the scary Easter bunnies? Is he just like, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think he thinks much more than Easter bunnies there. I don't think he thinks they deliver the chocolate.
Okay.
It's just
As
every
long
meal.
as he gets an egg at some point.
Every meal's like, I want my egg. I want my egg. It's like, no. And he's got a lot of eggs from these.
It's hard, isn't it?
Like rationing the eggs. But
So you just don't know what day you're on.
don't know what day I'm on. I feel like I'm just, again, following on from last week. Just
Going through the motions.
yeah, no, what do we say, like,
Oh, you're always not you plodding. What are you doing?
plodding. But actually at the moment I just feel like I'm wading through shit. I don't know. Just wading through quicksand of life. Just feels very like,
That's why you love
Doom
coming
and
here
gloom.
and getting all the goss and knowing what's going on.
well, no, just it feels bad saying mundane, but there's just not really anything of any consequence going on. There's just a lot of, I mean, I did order a bumper load of M&S swimming costumes for our holiday next week, and they all look the same. I was just like,
And not good the same, or all?
well, I don't know. My mum seems to be a big fan of a lot of them, but I'm like, this is going to be one where you bend forward and they just pop, both of them will just pop out.
Oh, I guess you'd have to be a bit more careful.
Yeah,
Keeping them in.
I can't find the correct or the appropriate
And you know, you've
swimmer.
got to be picking the kids up as well. It's not just for,
Yeah, you're not
for the
just-
pictures, the Instagram pictures.
No, I did buy Jasper a hideous, like,
All in one
Spider-Man
suit.
rash vest short situation.
Nice.
My mum was like, it's horrendous. And I was like, he will love it. He's
Yeah.
obsessed with Spider-Man because his friends at nursery are obsessed with Spider-Man. Not through watching it or knowing really what it is. He just goes,
No, but everyone likes Spider-Man. They play
Shoot.
it surely
Yeah.
at nursery.
or something. I don't know. He's obsessed. So I was like, he'll love that. And he doesn't know he's got it. So that'll be a nice surprise for holiday.
I bet he doesn't know he's got it.
No.
Oh, he'd be wanting to wear it surely if he saw
Oh.
it now.
Yeah, my sister.
Gonna wear it in the back.
But, yeah.
My sister, maybe he was about 5 or 6. One of my friend's mums was like, "What will she want for her birthday?" And I was like, "A Spider-Man outfit." And she was like, "A Spider-Man outfit?" I was like, yeah, she really wants it. So off we go to Argos, gets her a Spider-Man outfit. My mum she must have been really young. She was at nursery. My mum used to wash it every night. This cotton Spider-Man outfit. She wore it every day for apparently 6 months, pretty much. Then the other boys got them at nursery. And my mum used to say, I used to come home every night, wash it, tumble dry it, back on the next day. Because it's all she would wear. And it probably just looked like pyjamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man
How I was going to
pyjamas.
say, but Jasper's got a lot of those, but they're such fire hazards, you know, when they're static.
They're really bad, aren't they?
Oh, you take them off and it's
I
like,
was like, what are you talking about? Knowing which ones you
there's
mean.
really cheap man-made. The ones where you wash them and then you're like, oh, it's dry as it comes out of the wash. You're like,
How come it's not wet?
what is it made from? Or he spills stuff down, it just rolls off. I'm like, oh, okay. So we probably shouldn't be sleeping in these outfits, but yeah, questionable kids' clothes. The kids are good. It's just me.
Oh, for your hollybobs.
Yeah.
And it's hard, and you'll find something that you just like, and you'll just wear that. You know, when you have like, well, I've got my 7 pairs of shorts and my 7 different t-shirts, and you're actually like, oh, I like that one I wore on the first day, and you just sort of wear it until you can't anymore.
I said that to you as we went away
Oh,
last
yeah.
year. You were like, what shall I take? And I was like, well, I have 3 dresses that I love, and that's all I'll wear. So I will wash them every day.
Yeah.
And I also buy 3 of the same ones from H&M. So
Capsule
simple.
wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yes. So this comes from, I don't know how to start today. I've got a prop today, which we've never had props before. So for those that don't listen,
No.
Do you mean those that only listen?
those that only listen, those that don't watch, I've got the crappiest looking pen you've ever seen, and you click the lid,
I'm
And
obsessed.
tells you different things.
Picture like Magic 8 Ball, but in a clicky
in
pen.
a pen. Because have you guys ever been into a Magic 8 Ball?
Been
Yeah.
into it.
You know, like,
Cracked
have you
into
had,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, have you ever had one and you, like, ask it the questions?
No.
I feel like Fern's...
No, as in like
So
I played one at
anti
some... I'm not anti it. I'm just like, I played one at someone else's house. As in, yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't go off what it says. Should I
No,
do this?
no.
And it says, no. I'm like, well, I want to, so I'm still doing it. Like,
Charlotte's like,
I was
the
like-
ball has spoken. Bow down to the ball.
it reminds me of Toy Story, the claw.
Yeah.
The claw.
Yeah.
I've never really seen it. So
Okay,
anyway, so this pen, I found this when we were tidying up at the weekend, and it made me wonder, like, are you guys superstitious
No.
in any sense at all? You're not. Neither of you are superstitious. I thought I'd at
What?
least have Larissa with this.
Give me an example.
No, I am a little bit.
So
We're talking, do you walk underneath a ladder?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just stupid if you do.
That's superstitious, though.
No, but it's not. That's like superstitions come from like bad things happening. Like, as in, if you walk under a ladder, you might knock them off,
Oh right.
or you might drop something on your head. So like, no, that's not superstition. I know it is a superstition, but I'm like,
Oh, I would walk under
And
a
I
ladder.
suppose a smash mirror is dangerous.
So what about a last smash mirror?
no.
You don't think it's 7 years bad? Do you think
No.
it's 7 years bad luck?
No.
Would you open an umbrella in the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
kids.
Other than
Oh,
you would
well-
literally be like, don't, because you'll poke someone's eye out. We had them up in the Netherlands, and my husband is like quite clingy. So I was like, you're touching me with your umbrella. I'm like, just keep
Yeah.
those points away
Oh,
from
because
me.
we were at our friends the other day, and she was like, "No, don't open it in the house because you can't have." the
Is that
umbrella
why
up in the
she was?
house."
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was just like,
I thought it would just be a safety.
Yeah.
Safety.
No,
eye
yeah,
hazard.
won't walk under a ladder.
But like black cats, what's the superstition about them?
Oh,
You've
I've
got
got
one of
one.
them. I know.
Don't know.
Are they bad luck?
Of course, the witch has one.
Let me get my
Vanilla.
potions, lotions, and potions. We always no. It just made me think like, are you superstitious? But then made me think
So
like,
are you superstitious, Charlotte?
Probably not in that sense, but like me and my sister loved this pen as
Okay.
kids. It all started on holiday once when I don't know if I can tell that story really about a boyfriend that she had, and I was like, he was a redhead, so I was like, so does he have ginger pubes? And she's like, I'm not telling you that.
But the pen would tell you.
So we had the Magic 8 Ball app on our phone.
Okay.
And I vividly remember at the Orange restaurant in Nerha.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's like, you'll have to add the Magic 8 Ball. So I was like, does so-and-so have ginger pubes? And it was like, signs point to yes. So I was like, yeah, oh my God.
So he's obviously correct.
Yeah, and then she ended up getting me this pen as a secret Santa a few years later because she was like, it's
You
like
love
a
it,
Magic
yeah.
8 Ball pen. I must have had this pen since...
So let's ask the pen. Is
You
Charlotte's...
have to calibrate it first, so you have to ask it, does so-and-so have ginger pubes? Does so-and-so have ginger pubes? Oh, it says don't go there. So we just ask it again. Oh no, it's broken! Oh, probability 99%. And that's this is how much I believe the pen.
So it had to give you the right answer.
yeah,
And then
we
it was
can
ready
ask
to go.
it the questions. Okay.
Is Charlotte superstitious?
99% yes.
Is Fern superstitious?
Signs point to yes.
Because I don't walk under the ladder and I don't like umbrellas up inside.
Anyway, so it just had me howling laughing that like even Nancy had this out today because I was telling her all about the pen and I was like,
Not about the ginger pube story.
oh yeah, maybe that's how we got onto the egg story. 'Cause
Okay.
she was like pubes. Anyway, we will learn a lot this morning. But then it made me thinking, it's like, are you guys into horoscopes or anything like that?
No.
Can I just be really blunt? I think it's the biggest crock of shite.
Do you? I didn't know you were so.
Oh, honestly.
I should have got my sister on for this one because she's so into it like me.
I struggle with listening to people because I love listening to people who are passionate about
Yeah.
it. I find it really endearing. I'm like, that's lovely. I have a very, very close family friend who pulls fairy cards.
I was thinking about her with the fairy numbers and the angel numbers today when I was thinking about this. I was like, oh my God, we need a fairy cards.
And I always say, do you want to do my cards? Because because it's interesting.
Yeah.
And what I like is, as a general rule, that's positive. So she's never going to say, I think you need to break up with Mike. It's always
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I think you need to lean in more to, there's an opportunity on the horizon. It's like, of course, there's always a fucking opportunity on the horizon. It's so vague. Might start with a P. And I'm like, okay. So look out, peas. I'm sensing a pea. I'm sensing a pea. And I'm like, okay. And then, but you...
I'm having peas for my dinner. Tick.
Follow the pea. But it's one of those where if it brings only positivity to people, then I can't see it as a bad thing.
But do you think it only brings positivity? Or do you think people might like live their life by it? Like, it says, no, don't go today, so I can't go.
Oh, okay. Step back. I don't think I'm like, oh, my horoscope says no.
I don't
today.
think you are. I'm just saying, are there people who like...
For sure.
I always say I lean into this more and I kind of get the tarot cards out when I'm lacking direction in my life, I think, is where it comes from for me. Is a bit like I'm almost looking for an answer in something.
Okay.
You know, maybe if I'm unsure about something, I might like, I'll get the tarot cards out and I'll have
You have tarot cards?
Absolutely.
Of course she does.
Get my tinfoil hat on. You see, I don't talk to you guys about it because it's not for you at all. Because I know you're going to be like, okay, so what did the cards say?
I'd love you to do it, though.
I wouldn't say I'm particularly great at it.
I was going to say, do you have to have training to do this?
Yeah, we go to fairy school. Have I not shown you my cauldron I got on week 2?
I just love Fern skeptics. Like, where have you learnt this craft?
Have you just picked up a set of cards somewhere and then you just start
She's gone like
them
this.
out?
Pick a card, any card. Ooh, death card. Sucks to be you.
No, I got them. You can't buy your own, so my mum bought me them. If you
You can't buy your own.
You're not allowed to buy your own tarot card.
Where's that? Who said?
I don't know. The leprechauns they delivered the money.
The leprechaun told you.
Oh, no, I like it. But in Charlotte's case, if it's giving some sort of direction, what?
Yeah, I think
I don't need everyone to think the same as me. That's not where I'm at.
I love it.
Just that
But
you're
I'm just
so
like, I love hearing it. I am a bit like, oh, like people actually think that, or I don't know.
mean, so where do you stand on kind of it almost like giving personality traits, like your horoscope, let's say, not your star sign.
No, so I don't believe that everyone born in that month is going to be the same sort of
So can we run through what are your star signs, Charlotte?
I'm a Virgo.
So what does that mean?
Oh, well, actually, I wrote down, like, traits of R3, so I didn't know if you wanted to guess them. Like,
Okay,
who is
so you're a
who.
Virgo. I'm a Libra.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, Gemini split personality.
I know.
Well, so the Libra's the scales, but what does that mean? Anyway, no, you're going to tell us.
Right. I don't have all the answers, like, but I wrote down, like, a few things about R3 star signs and to see if, like, you would be like, oh, well, that's quintessentially you, or
Okay,
that's
go on then.
Larissa, or that's me. Do you want me to do it as, like, 3 things about each one and then you can assign it to someone?
Okay.
Or just,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, little quiz.
Well, I've got loads of things that we can write. So one of them is fast talking, curious, funny, and the storyteller.
Well, that would be you.
Okay. Do you want me to give all 3 options first? So that's one person.
Okay.
Fast talking, curious, funny, and the storyteller. Another one is social, diplomatic, charming, and mediates an argument but loves gossip. And then the third person is observant, analytical, notices everything, and loves a good social situation.
Fern, have we got them correct?
No.
But does that not describe?
This is where I was like, do we all just fall under all categories?
So the first one, is that not you?
The fast talking, curious, funny, and the storyteller.
Yeah.
That's Larissa.
I was like, no. I tell a story.
We all tell a story.
I don't know.
This is what I was like, yeah, that's so you. So I was like, yeah, that's Larissa.
Which bit made you think, yes, Larissa?
The fast talking, the storyteller, And then there was a few others that was, another one maybe I should have said was react verbally, which that's Larissa all over. You're vile.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
But then
what you're
I feel
saying
like
is
that.
we can all fall under
Yeah.
all categories.
So then,
Were the others correct?
Nope. Oh, you got not one right.
So hold on.
Libra, Fern was the social, the diplomatic, mediates an argument but loves gossip and charming.
I can fall into that one. I can go, I don't know about charming, but...
Oh, yeah. I do think so.
She went to the
Charming.
school of Mr. Charismatic.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
But I just think sometimes,
Oh,
definitely like, I would always say you have this air around a guy that you're in like flirting with, and so there's always like this, like I always call you've got quite a feminine energy, and I think that's what I'm saying is like the charmingness of it. And then I was the observant, the analytical, the notices everything, and loves a good social situation.
Yeah, notice everything, social situation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put you as that analytical, but then I guess...
I mean, I
think there's elements and there's traits of each one of those that you could assign to anyone. Like, is it so generic that you've read it and gone, oh my god, yeah, because you're like.
But I could also say yes, I am fast talking.
Social situation.
Well, that mine was loves a social situation. Can't even written what.
So, do we know if our star signs, star signs, do we get on as friends?
Oh, so I did like match them together and see how they work, and it came out pretty good actually. There's a reason we're all friends.
Yeah,
and this is maybe where it's in the stars. Yeah, you know.
But there's some that say you shouldn't, because relationship-wise, I don't think I should be with Mike on my star signs.
Yeah, your star sign. When I did it, I was like, maybe I'll make it more about friends. Because I was like, I think it just said slightly conflicting. Yes, there's definitely elements of you guys matching.
Shit, the stars have spoken. Fuck,
Gotta get a divorce now.
awkward.
Right, go on. Let's go back to our friendship. I feel like we've just done all of it.
We came out pretty good. That we all balance off each other. I did it more of a like each of yous together. So I did Larissa and Fern. Yours came up as like gold, like a gold level friendship. You guys take it very seriously, your friendship. I've lost
it, gold. We're golden, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, we all came up good. I came up with Larissa as gold, and me and Fern came up as epic.
How have you done this? Is there some sort of horoscope?
Well, I used to use a really good website, but you have to pay for it now. So I just use my favourite app, The Pattern.
Shout out The Pattern.
Oh, absolutely love it. I've used it for years, and it can like give you loads of, if you put yourself in, it'll be like, right, in the next like 6 months, these are like things you could work on and that sort of thing. So I put it into that to check our like,
and it says we're epic and everyone else is just gold. And then they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
Just suffer with gold then, okay?
Gold level. But yeah, we do balance each other well. We're all very supportive of each other was what it came up as.
Would it do the same then? So do our star signs always align? So if I was then to meet someone who was a Virgo as a partner, would that then come up as epic? Am I looking for a Virgo, Charlotte?
I did do like relationship compatibility.
So is it different? Friendship and relationship?
Romantic relationship can be somewhat different.
Okay.
I mean, I don't fully understand it. Like, I like getting my own birth chart and being like, oh my god, this is quintessentially me. But like, as I said,
which actually is a description of all of us.
Yeah, you know, we are of the
we
same.
can all
fall under the same category. But you know, as I say, when I'm lacking a little bit of direction in my life, I come back to this and I just be like, just see what the juju is saying this week. So I did look up like what your compatibility was with a partner, because I actually looked up, obviously looked up Larissa and Mike's relationship.
So mine's doomed then.
No, it had great elements. It was just...
What were our great elements then?
You are the yin and yang to each other. I wrote them down, I'm sure. It definitely says Larissa's the talker and Mike likes to do the listening, and that's where you guys communicate.
Bang on.
Yeah, you guys communicate ever so slightly different in that sense. Like, he takes time to process what you say and then comes back almost with a response.
Chatty G. Let me just type that in.
One of the biggest things was, I think it was like, you're more the home bird, Larissa, and Mike's maybe more the adventurous one. But that can complement each other in a sense of he brings that out of you. Maybe?
True.
Yeah, and I think there was nowhere that was like they should get a divorce. Like, I'm not saying that ever came up, but yeah, I was like, but then I actually went through some of your past relationships as well, Fern.
Yes. So I have 3.
You have I did
my
3.
Marriage.
Oh, your marriage.
My boyfriend at uni.
Oh,
and your
my like teenage boyfriend.
Okay.
Mr. Charismatic.
Yeah.
Shall we start with him?
Yeah. Well, we know how that ended.
Maybe was it written in the stars? That's all we're going to ask.
Was it?
Why did Fern get a divorce? Well, the stars said so.
Some star signs if he was born a few days earlier.
Where did I write it down? Maybe it's on my book.
I cheated on you because the stars told me to.
That's why I had those tits on my phone that belonged to somebody else. Where did I put it? I'm sure I put it somewhere.
Oh, can we just say, for those who don't watch, Charlotte's come with paper notes.
Yeah, well, it turns out I don't have all of them. I think it came out that you guys together, there is friction, and that, like, his core is not the person you wanted him to be, was ultimately.
Okay.
It can give you a level of insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And there's friction. Yeah.
She's speaking the truth.
I know. It was written in the stars. What can we say?
The stars didn't say anything about him faking his death.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, that's just
anyway.
Not everything we can blame on the stars.
No, so it was a bit like, no, maybe it's not perfect.
So did I have any loves that I let get away?
The one that came up as the most compatible was your high school boyfriend. School boyfriend.
I see it.
Yeah.
It was cute.
And I think it was one of those that you guys just had a great connection and you got each other almost. I don't remember him. Like, I wasn't really that close with you at the time. So...
No, he was a nice guy. Very nice
I mean, you were young as well. Like,
very young, very complex as a relationship, just through, like...
Yeah. But
things
it said,
that
like,
weren't, within our own control.
Yeah, it said that you guys got along, really.
Yeah.
And then your uni boyfriend, it was maybe made you, like, feel inferior, like, insecure about yourself. Like,
These stars are savage.
I know.
Like,
But, I mean...
but would you say that was how it was? Or have I just picked out things that I maybe knew about your relationship?
Oh, is it a big passage and you've gone, this one sounds
no,
right?
like 2 or 3 things came up.
Yeah, I think you gave me a little sneak peek of that one, and it was like, what was it?
It's on my phone. That's why I can't pull it up.
Not made me feel insecure, but there was like elements of what he expected that made me feel insecure. And
What did he expect?
no, this is what it said.
Oh, it's like, whoa.
But then there was elements of him that was disappointed in me, like choosing me as a girlfriend or something.
Yeah, it felt
He was like
bit
disappointed
that
in having
if
me
you
as a
read it.
girlfriend, and
The stars are savage again.
very savage. I mean, I feel like towards the end, I don't think it started like that, but maybe that's when it is, like your
Destined
cause
to be.
don't align.
No. Who knows?
I don't know. So
But yeah,
Question for you, Charlotte,
on.
having deep dived into this. Have you done any of your relationships?
no.
not just going to talk about it anyway.
I've ripped you guys to shreds, but I'm okay in the stars.
I'm perfect. Me and Mary Poppins.
But have you, as in you don't have to share it on the pod,
Yeah,
but
I
have you
have,
done
yeah.
it? Oh, okay.
I'll share it off the pod. I think I don't know if it's something I really want to talk about
Oh,
today.
that's okay.
So anything else that's come out of this?
So then
What
it
else
got
did you
me like,
research?
So I did have a look, like, kind of what you look for in a partner in your star signs. So, because I didn't know what Mike's actually was. He's not a Gemini as well?
No.
He's a Taurus, is he? So let's have a look if he he doesn't fall under your...
Well, like who we could...
So, yeah.
Who should a Gemini
it says, this is what Larissa wants. She's looking for someone that's fun, intellectual, it's got a good connection, conversation, and quite, like, good variety. And they would fall under Libra, Aquarius, and Aries.
Okay.
You're like, oh no.
Pot committed though, aren't you? So it's all right.
I'm locked in, guys, so...
But I am on the market, so...
You're on the market, Fern. So what you're looking for in a partner is you want partnership. You want, like a... How do I say it? Like, yeah, you don't want it to be one-sided. You want it to be like a team going through life. Mm-hmm. Romance, emotional harmony, and a shared social life.
Okay.
Oh, they're nice. And who's that?
So you're looking for a Gemini. So maybe you guys should just Aquarius or a Leo.
Oh.
I don't know if I know any of those.
I think my dad's a Leo, but obviously ain't dating him.
No, that's true. Aquarius. I don't
even know when
Aquarius.
that is.
I don't know when that is.
When
None
is
of our
Aquarius?
friends are. I always get Aquarius and Pisces mixed up. Don't know.
I don't even know what the...
No, I couldn't tell you whether they're summer baby or winter
No.
baby. Like,
We don't know.
and what are you looking for?
I wanted someone that's stable, loyal, emotionally supportive, and mentally stimulating.
Oh,
And what's that?
Taurus, Capricorn, or Cancer.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least we're not clashing. We're not
We're not all
searching
fighting for the same people,
Okay.
which is beautiful for us. But yeah, I just thought it was quite entertaining. And then it then got me down like in even more of a deep dive. If you guys are into
I'm
like
into it.
name neurology, have you ever heard of like life paths?
No.
So one day someone said to me when I was working in the coffee shop, this guy was like, you need to work out your life path. He's like, there's something that's throwing me off about you. He's like, I can read a lot of your energy, but there's somewhere I'm just not quite understanding you. And it had to do with the fact I've not looked them up for us all. I've looked up our numerology and that's it. But he was like, oh yeah, look at your life path number. And I have to have a goal for everything. He's always like, because he was always like, why does it matter? Just live for the moment, live for today. And I was like, no, I need to always have a goal. Like, even I remember going on a bike ride with short shorts in summer, and I was like, when does it end? Like, I don't care when it is, but like, I need to have like a time to manage my own expectation. And he's like, it doesn't matter. But for me, like, part of my life path said that like I always need to have a goal to work towards.
So looking at your life path, does that mean you need to make it fit that? Like you do need this goal, or is it like you should work on not needing a goal?
Well, if that's who you are, then like give yourself a goal to always work towards.
Okay.
Like don't try and be somebody that you're not necessarily. I'm really into this girl at the moment on Instagram. She's doing like a human design. I've lost you. I can see you.
This reminds me, I was 18, I think, and we went out for a meal with my mum and dad, and there was a card read. I don't know if it was tarot cards in the bathroom. You know, like it was a fancy restaurant.
In
and
the
there
bathroom?
But like at the entrance, it was like fancy bathrooms.
Madame Pipi.
That poor woman. But it wasn't in the toilet. It was just like in front of it, the cloakroom area, whatever. Like, and it was my birthday. So I was like, I've paid. Like you're gonna have your cards done.
Stop.
And I think it was my 18th birthday, and she was literally like, she just went on every generic 18-year-old. She went, so a friend's come to you recently and shared something really, you know. And I was like, no. And then she was like, oh, you know, like, well, when that friend had the abortion, I was like, oh, you don't know my friend. You are going so typically 18-year-old that one of my friends will have had an abortion.
That's quite
extreme. But you know, like she just kept going on all these really like very generic, what you've probably experienced as a teenager. I was like, no. And it was the most awkward experience of my life because everything I was like,
I went to a reading.
Was anyone else there? Does she?
Oh, my dad was around, I think.
That's so funny.
Oh, I love it. I went to a reading with my...
It would have been like, yeah, which friend, which one?
No, she hasn't told me, but come on, tell me which one. Me and my sister went to one. Me and my sister are so into it. We went to a reading years ago, and I think they do just pick up on little things and run with it. But sometimes I was like, oh, they're right.
Yeah, but I could picture some of that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And some of it, I'm just like, nah. So, of course, you're going to hit. If you go generic for me, you're going to hit sometimes.
I want to know what my life path number is.
I don't know what your life path... Oh, no, your life path number is, like, to do with your numerology. So there's, like, 1 to 9. I don't know.
How do you get it, though? Like, how do I know what number I am?
It's to do with... The numerology is to do with your name. So it's... Every letter is assigned a number. Do you remember? Do you remember doing your boyfriend? Like, Charlotte loves so-and-so, and you'd have to count everything. Yeah. And it's basically like that. So every letter's assigned a number, and you work down until you get to, like, 1. So there's some, like, master numbers, I think, like 11, 22, and 33. And if you get to that, you stop. I've lost her. I'm now fast talking.
Because we're back in school where you're doing, should I go out with this person? What house am I going to have?
17%. So what? I should get my pen out and do.
So what is mine?
So I did look them up. So it goes between 1 and 9, and both of you guys are at number 8, actually.
What does that mean?
Which means you're the achiever. You're powerful, ambitious.
How are you yourself, bitch? How are you though?
I'm striving. I did 2 loads of washing today.
Ambitious, success driven.
Okay, yeah, maybe we are. Sorry, I didn't mean to put us down. We are achievers. The number says so.
What's yours, Charlotte?
Mine's number 4, which I'm a builder. I'm practical, organised, and reliable.
Oh, bang on.
Yeah, so you can believe it for me, but
would you say you're organised? I feel like in another episode you're actually quite chaotic, but you've learned to calm yourself with.
I mean,
don't
like
question the life numbers or life paths or everything.
No, well, because I was the one that said I am chaotic, but you said no. You turn up for everything, you are reliable, and you don't come across like that. And is that just...
Basically, Fern, you've messed with Charlotte's path.
Why?
Because you've convinced her of something she isn't.
No, she is organised. I said she turns up for stuff. I've agreed with the life number.
And I thought I wasn't part of the life number. So maybe it's... I'm wrong. I mean...
No, the stars are wrong.
No, I don't know what these are. This is numbers. This is science. No.
Oh! I'm done for.
All I can say is, like, do you remember that TikTok where it was like, butterfly in the sky? And it had, like, all the maths and the puzzles going in the background. I feel like, this is how I'm thinking of it.
Oh, do you know what? You brought the right entertainment here, Charlotte.
I love it. I love a bit of woo-woo. I'm into it.
I know, I can't wait to, like, I want your friend to come round with a fairy
I think
cards.
we should bring our friend on the pod.
Oh, with the fairy cards.
She'd love a fairy, but, I mean, I feel bad because she takes it very seriously.
Say, I'm going to have to really, like, keep a straight face then, no?
Oh, I'm into it. She did them at your... But where was it she came?
The hen. The hen.
Oh, my gosh. I was so into her.
But she told me, I feel like years ago when she did my reading, I was going to be with someone with either like an I or a J as a name or something. They start with, he's an M. So, again. Close, yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
It's got an I in it.
And we had a baby with a J, so.
She just got confused.
Yeah. I don't know. My, she did my mum's reading, fairy reading, and she said something like, I can't remember what it was in the context of, but she was saying you have to live the life that you want. Like, you have to shut that door and kind of move on and not... It was like you can't... You basically, in order to progress in life, you've got to... Like, let go, but live the life that you want to live.
Manifesting.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. And then my mum was like, I did what she said. And everything came true. And my mum swore blind. And she was like...
But she lives the life she want to live, then she's living it. So then, of course, it came true.
I can't remember but it was essentially... I mean...
Well, I don't know. I'm quite happy to say, you know, like, dress for where you want to be is a phrase that I felt got used a lot in my childhood and that sort of thing. And I always look at, I think I spoke about it.
I'm just thinking of your sister dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah, fucking nuts still to this day. And I have a friend, I've spoken about him before, the one I got drunk with for the first time, my cousin.
Yeah.
He always really dressed up, always really smart, believed almost that he was, I don't want to say better than the rest of us, because that sounds horrible to say, but he's gone on to be successful because I think he almost believed in it. Like, he always wore the suit. He always had a nice jacket on. Not like me that used to like not wash my hair for 4 days and look like a scruff. Like, he always believed it and therefore became it a little bit. I do think there's an element of that, but either you do or you don't. I feel like
I love it.
I'm into it.
I'm into it. I feel like I could be convinced to be into it. I'm like, I want to start. Fern, buy me some cards because I can't buy them myself.
Can't buy your own. When I see some. Where does one buy tarot cards?
I don't know.
I want to be like Amazon.
I was going to say Amazon. I don't know.
I like it. I personally feel if someone's going to give you a direction, providing it's not like, you need to divorce or cut this person out, whatever. If it's a positive manifesting something lovely, I can't see it being a bad thing. If it's going to alter someone's perception of like their life to make it seem a bit brighter, a bit more rose tinted, how is that bad?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I know. I like, give me a touch of woo woo and I'll go with it.
As I said, there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, it's bullshit. But for me, it always comes from I'm just lacking direction. And I'm just looking for an answer.
My favourite was overhearing. It was only like a couple of weeks ago. My mum called out to my dad and she went, oh no. And he went, oh, what's happened? We're fucked. And he was like, what? It's like, I've read our horoscopes for this week. It ain't good. It's not good. And I was just listening from the other room. I was just like, it can't be. But she had read it, I think, in the paper when it has she was like,
I asked my mum, she reads it every week. If there's a paper, she reads a horoscope.
Does she? And did you say, do you believe in it?
Yeah, she's a bit like me, I think. If you want an answer to something.
Well,
my mum's more like the universe. She's like, put the energy out into the universe that you want and it shall come back to you. A bit like karma and all that. Yeah, and I feel like it's the same sort of thing. It's that like you were saying, the positive version of it rather than it being like, oh, I've met this person, but our star signs say we shouldn't, so let's not.
Yeah.
It's just, looking for that greater feeling of something bigger than you, I think.
Yeah. I love that. Thanks, Charlotte.
You're welcome.
Came with a
Nothing else you've
paper.
laughed of it.
Oh, no.
So, actually, maybe I was the funny one.
Yeah.
But he said I was organised, and look how organised I was.
She brought paperwork. So,
right then. Come on, tell me what's been good about your week.
Well, I feel like you've both stolen my good shit only.
And can we just say, what is good shit only, ladies?
Good shit only. Sharing your small wins from the week. People are like, oh, that was a bit of... One of my friends messaged being like, oh, that was a bit of a boring good shit only. I was like, excuse me? We're celebrating it no matter how big or small.
Yeah.
And what have you got to share? And he's like, oh, I don't know. That's a good point. I was like, exactly.
Yeah.
But I did get him to share one in the end.
Well, mine was just that I put my first load of washing on the line yesterday.
Oh!
For the year. Yeah, I was just like, get it out. And it made me like do my bed and strip it off. And I was like,
Get the Hoover out.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I flipped my mattress while I was at it. But I can't flip it because it's one of them Simba mattresses. So it only goes one. But I rotated it.
Mine's like that. You can only
just give it a rotate. Because I lie on that same side. So I was like, well, I've given myself the new side to lie on.
I lie in the middle. So I spun it. So it's just moved ever so slightly down a little bit.
Upside down, won't it, I guess?
Yeah. But anyway.
But yeah, hoovered behind it all. All great.
Oh.
AKA.
That's nice.
Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Smashed
All
it.
the washing from the holiday. Although we only had like 2 t-shirts
Did you take
each.
your pods?
I did.
In your hand luggage?
There was some already there, but I did take them.
5 stars on Airbnb for that.
There was also a laundry basket that had some dirty undies in it, and I was like, I think he's left them there by accident.
Oh,
'Cause I thought it was-
unfortunate.
And I think the Dutch are quite tall, so we'd stacked this dryer, and it was like one of those you have to press the button to open the door, but I had to get on a chair to like press the buttons.
That's hysterical.
That's funny.
But yeah, so
Nice.
washing on the line for me.
Charlotte.
Perfect. Well, I've got mine and my friend that messaged in
Yeah.
about boring good shit only. We both handed in our assignment at college this
Nailed
week.
it.
And he booked a holiday to Montenegro, which me not so much, but
But you've got a holiday coming up in
July. So
That's going to come around before you know it.
I know.
Larissa?
I mean, mine was washing. I really wanted to do my
I mean, you gave it up in the first 3 seconds of the episode.
I was really excited. Double load on the line. Actually, today I was in the park and a nana was talking to me and she's like,
Not the one that's like, she's from Korea.
she didn't come to the playgroup on Tuesday. What was I? Whoa. No, she hasn't. It wasn't that nana. She recognised me because she went, is that your son? I said, yeah. Should I remember from when I saw you? It was like, must have been 18 months ago because you were really pregnant. And I was like, that's her. She was like, oh, you look great. I know. She was
what a
really
fun.
lovely with her. She had her 2 grandchildren and her younger grandchild must have been born just at a similar time as Phoebe. So she remembered, because I remember at the time talking to her and she was like, oh, my daughter's going to give birth any day. And I was like, me too. That's the last time she obviously saw me in the park. But she said, your children's hair. She said, I just saw his hair catch the light.
Oh,
and I just knew it was
beautiful.
the same child. And I was like, yeah, it is.
They're superstars.
Yeah, but protect them at all costs because the sun now and they're ginger. So pray for us all. Full SPF 50 suit. You know the rash vest for
Hat
holiday.
with a little flap at the back.
Oh,
Don't
and
forget
the
to get
front
them,
and the
like,
side.
Then get some vitamin D.
No, Charles, I don't do that.
Don't cover them in it all the way.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Lovely.
lovely episode. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Right.
See you next
Bye-bye.
We should see if other people care about it, but never mind.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
let us know. Let us know if you've got
Is it
any.
written in the stars?
Yeah.
Are you our bestie from our
just don't
side? And we just don't know.
Join us.
Let us know.
Right.
Right. Goodbye. Love you guys.